Right. This is the Words of Waves, it's called. And I wrote this book because seriously, my subconscious mind, God was communicating me, or the universe, one of the two. And the way I'm saying all these things, no one taught me this, so it must be through my soul, past lives of knowing, or something like that. So I'm going to get reading it, reading the whole book to you. He will serve them forever, but they will serve him never. And thereforth go to be shall that of the right hand shall be left to divide the same way they are made, to be caught the way they shouldn't be designed from the form, the mouth of love. Copy what's copied in the unity of your mind, and of the mind to understand what they cannot. Time will slow, and you will grow to find wings of sight, to see places you cannot go where you do not know. Seek only unto him to know where to go. Do not seek refuge if you think you don't think it's right in the highest of places. Keep thy word under thy tongue. Thou shalt speak when it is right, and there will be no worry upon the righteous. To seek the guidance under the mountains of Tyra, there got to be the wonder of the world. To see the truth, so the truth be revealed when the wonder is no more, for then you will know the truth about all things you don't know, and there will be peace and righteousness upon all things. You shall go to the forest of whereof the tree you know, and of the tree shall thee go, and break the chains that mankind made, and do as you wish to what you think is right in your soul. Find freedom in you, you shall heal and feel the love, and love will lead the paths in your life. Grant others the guidance you know, and heal the wicked with your righteousness, and will to do it always under the sun, feeling the energy and the true power of will and of the light inside. Open your gateway, the way it is to be revealed. Take upon yourself the wisdom inside, and make what you know happen. When you happen to make it happen, you will know to see that to change mankind is to be able to see by the same rules of them, to change them, heal them, take them to real truth of the way it should be. And why do they choose money over love? Without love, money would be useless. It would never fill the need, and needs now to be done before they're all out of sun. Take away the corrupt things that make them sick, and give them better things for the soul, for the healing to begin. Make them realize what's better for them, and they will begin teaching others about what matters. Make, follow yourself, grow, take, give. Be how you really are, finding peace in nothing. Give yourself up to yourself. Be free the way you truly feel about everything. Rise and wake our vibrations. Take upon yourself the right things to do in different situations. Think back to your wisdom. You will always know what to do. It's time to grow your wings. Find more people on your level. Take it to the next level, and you will reach out to the full power of understanding, to understand the signs of the angels, then the physical signs from the divine ones of light. Mankind creates more things and rules that help none. Take money even if they don't have it, making the world not worthy of what could be a worthy world. There are so many followers, but to follow upon your judgment, to so there will be no deception. People need to feel truth when thou won't be deceived, and come forth with the worthiness to hold up what's really matters, and that what matters really, and that's what matters. The tribulations of chaos and love through power and perseverance will go through 53 waves of tribulation. The weight of the world on one's back, the wisdom of the divine to take the handle, and the weight will bring great fulfilled peace upon thy nation's largest sector of worth, making them see the veils beyond the darkness, making them at bay so they can begin to make themselves feel true power of the true truth, to change many but not all, to make this beginning into our DNA, revealing this pure light of thickness that fills you with the yoke of the sublime, feeling the tribulations goes 53 times in thought in this time to make 555, 3 places with 5 worldly powers you can make on you to save this mankind which has lost us ways that then make thou sick. The sickness is rising, so put up the walls of knowing, and to know once, and no one will get sick from thine ones of greed taketh thy mouth, for the less fortunate to speak thy way, thee know that make them see glories of the Lord, feeling those tribulations that of the ones of the worthiness guide them to a safe haven, and shall run with the word with wings, so all shall hear it, so they cannot say they have never heard it, making all swing on the vine of their choice, and thus shall view the way they walk in the coming of days, must be able to feel the truth, to see through them. Angel numbers they will know, as this shall thy things add up for the prophecy to begin, and thus puts to, okay, if thus puts too much on a string, thy cannot tie the weight. If thy prepare with a longer string, thus can tie the weight and handle the weight of it. Every day we see so much in the world, but it's small to what plays out each day, 1 second at a time, hour at a time, and time after time. People set themselves to time, but not to set in time to see you thy way it's meant, and not to see time as time, but as being physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually aware, but unaware of time, living free in not setting a time limit from one thing to the other. Rebalance and heal. Why must we worry about time? Thus don't control it or make it. It won't run away, so take control with time, not of time, and see the way you see with thy new eye of knowing. All will be reunited in peace, love, understanding, realness of the light in every one of us, and take and wait till the passing of when it's all over. Then thine people will start a world that it is worthy to live. All things shall live together with the earth, with the freeness to go wherever without the money as a burden, and all will see thy truth. So go not to control it, but have it set in stone. So You shall be the way it is to be. It was meant thus. Go the way you're going, thou way thou has never heard before of, thee spoke of before. He not be worried about people looking at you for what you truly are, for they need to not worry about themselves to be of what they truly are. Seeing as one vine to another, a part of thy same tree, of the vines growing in unison, take up with your spirit, see with feeling, and feel as you see, with the new clean spirit, with purpose, power, righteousness, to hold up the peace, keeping it up forever in your hearts, and forever be thy way it was meant to be for what truly matters. Pick up what is last in your soul from birth, and you will see why you cried when you entered this world, because it has been a long time for all people to go through, will become right, and no people that hold hate in their hearts will be, but the truth has been told to them, so they know we all need to see this way, and we go to the highest to seek the feeling of the known keeper of the true power of the divine, to keep our own, to keep our power that not even Satan can take it away from us. To the heavenly way it's to be for us to lay in the wake of this world, to become the thing of all things, which lay the way it lays, to be the way it always was and shall be. Following with essence, John will be there to stay and teach his way. Be aware of the missions to unfold the foundations of the teachings. Take upon the wisdom for more growth inside and out. To thy things to take to the highest part of the way it is to be received, making people think on the scale. These shall take the words he's given us on, for each one has a word to say, for the days are better with the known ones to say thine different words that make up the word of God, raising the true energy of the world, because mankind made money as a burden. We all pay for living, paying our bills, gas, just about everything. So not just me, but everybody has the stresses. If we just simply didn't tie money to living and made it easier, this cycle of money, we take it and give it away, take it and give it away. What's the point of it if we live together and prosper? We have enough. Why let the people in control run it when we can make this world a loving world, make this world the way heaven would want it to be? People hold too tightly on what the law tells you. Just let it go and stand up for one another and do what's right, and make all see what to do. Quit your jobs, make the world listen to us, and when we make this world the way it should be, we are the people. We the people be the power, not them. Make them see, though they can be lost and can be found helpless, but do it, for they can change and see the way you do, and you will prove to them the true teachings at a young age, so they can be as pure as you feel. Stand up for them, because their pain is your pain. Shake this world, make everyone hear it, and they will hear it, for they will be the way they truly are, and to make the path which they see through the light of your eyes. Everyone will love you as you love them, taking nothing but giving everything, to make this way of ways on earth to unfold foundation's final layer of peace and the souls to be healed inside, and the way of freedom in all unto heaven to be, and shall be done thy way of the eye of new light and understanding to the people of this to be the way it is and was and shall always remain. Take the path with light, love, and light. Embrace your power, to each power is own, feeling the one of ways to know each link through them, his own begotten Son. Wake thy minds to the true way of righteousness, for the peace ye make it right, for the way of ways in all the ways, taking on them through tribulation, waking thy souls living or not living, the coming days up from one end to another, all at once, all over the world. The unbalanced will become balance. The way of ways shall be one way of diligence, peace, love, mindfulness, knowing, care, and prosperity, feeling it truly, making thus happen, finding nothing in everything, that everything is thy way it is and isn't. Thus shall have no want, cause knows of what there knows what is there, thus is fulfilled. Once you find through the vines on thou tree, once you find through the trees on thou earth, once you find through the earth on thou plain, once you find through the plains on thou everything, once you find through the everything on thy know, once you find through the knowings on thyself, once you find through the selves on thy one, once you find through the ones on thou knows the way. Once we break the chains of the unbalanced, mankind can change and make it rebalance, for the way it was to be and shall become, as for the becoming, for the way of a mountain, tall, but it is small, strong, but it can fall, hard, but it can be soft, heavy, but it can be lighter than some. It can stand 1,000,000 years, but thus won't last forever, yet it'll live on. And be as a river which flows and doesn't stop, the sound and healing, the life and love, feeling as the river as it's a part of thy mountain, for both are the same through the vines of the same tree. And as you see with feeling and feel without seeing, as you find you when you can see through others, as you see yourself, to help them find what the found seeing as just a tree, as one with the vines. We all know the right thing to do in our hearts. Why make it harder to live when it can be so easy? One other's gain is another's lost in the way of money and how they make it to be the way it is. Come on and stand up for new ways of new foundations and stand by it, for it is right, the right way for all to see it. And know it's right for us, thou knows of that be for wellness of all to find peace in himself and be the way we truly are as God feels in all of us. For those who aren't at peace with themselves, neither is God. Now, if one person was left out of the piece of the puzzle, it would not be fulfilled. As there cometh the wave as thy foretold, for as it is for the unity of souls to be clean of what there is too much of thy way of greed shall be no more. For once you see it in the eyes of the God, sees it in the eyes of yourself. Make it be that you are the power of your vessel. So thine see and know and do what is right. And everyone knows what is right from truth. Go and tell the words, for there is more truth to be spoken, and say it with no regret, and stand up for it as a brother. For that thou is a brother, and show the ones known to keep thou word on one's back and carry it, so we can go with the ways of prophecy to happen. Let's stand here in the woods to heal. Let's go live the way we make it, for the foundations are made right. Let's go be ourselves to all people we know and don't know. Let's grow, and for the growing is limitless and abundant. Let's care for those who are lost, because he who knows can help. Let's do this for all things and go where we are needed. We are the seeds of God, and we are growing up through the vines to the top of the tree, and the tree will be there wherever we are. And as you grow up, so does the tree. We are what is and isn't, for the balance is us. But each person must see it through the way of what is for themselves. All of us can, when all of us see this, there will be the fulfillment of all people filled peace. So if we say, what will we be doing when it's all fulfilled? I say greater things than only you would see in your dreams. For that it can and will happen. Oh, why can't you see? It's only because you don't want to see? Or is it because that you think you're not good enough? I know you are. God knows you are. If you are one with what you know of, so when will you give yourself up to yourself? And that is like the first chapter, and that's what the back of the book looks like.